I have 3 nieces who kind of look after me. I'm the only one left in my family, and they look after me. And they came one afternoon and asked me if I thought that maybe I'd like to have some help. I lived alone, and I said, whatever you all say, I don't want to be a grouchy old woman. December the 25th, I'll be 95, and they thought I might need some help, and I have appreciated it. It's been a joy.
I'm Julie Savoy, and I have been with Home Instead Senior Care for almost 4 years. They have very wonderful clients. They are very friendly. They're very warm. They make you feel like family, and they have wonderful stories to tell. The work that I do for Home Instead feels like a blessing to me. It is a reward within itself, because you know that you're going into the home and you're helping the client with their needs.
My name is Margaret Jackson, and I have worked for Home Instead since 2008. I actually came to work here because I was passing by and I saw the sign out in front of the building, and I decided to stop in and inquire. And actually, I'm a caregiver by nature. I've been taking care of little old people since I was a little bitty girl in the neighborhood. We would go and mop the floor or take dinner to a sick neighbor. And then I had my grandmother at home for 3 years. She had a stroke, so we had to care for her at home. And I've cared for other family members. So I'm a caregiver by nature.
Rusha Mae Cooper, the client I work for now, is very sweet, very compassionate, very understanding, and I thank Home Instead for placing me with my client and with all the other clients, because they've all been so wonderful.
I've been most fortunate to have Home Instead, but the prize is Julie Savoy. We have a good time. We go shopping, we go to meetings, we go to concerts. The highlight of the day is our fellowship time that we have. We talk about our families, the events of the day, and it just makes it a happy day. I hate to see 4 o'clock come. I've never had 1 ounce of trouble. They notify me when she can't come, and they always ask me, you want me to send somebody else out? I said, no, I'll handle this day, but it's always good to see her come in the morning. And I am really appreciative of what Home Instead has done for me.
One of the most important things about caring for the elderly is that you should always treat them with the same dignity and respect that you want to be treated. And this is what I do with all of my, as I call them, my little people. And so I think that's most important for any caregiver to remember.
My name's Gene Broussard. It's my dad, Sonny Broussard. We've been with Home Instead for around probably 5 to 6 years, and I guess the reason why we were with Home Instead is a friend of mine recommended them, and they came out and talked to us and talked to my dad and my mom. They took care of my mom also. Real happy with the way they sounded, so we started out and been real happy. If something happens, caregiver can't be here, they'll stay till the next one can, or somebody from the office will come out. And we can leave town and not have to worry about somebody being here with him. We just wanted to keep them at home, or that's what they wanted, is to be able to stay at home instead of be put in a home. And that's where Home Instead comes in and does a real good job at it.
I took care of my parents when they were sick, and I think their dread fear was going into a nursing home. And I like this because I feel like we can keep them home a lot longer before they might have to go. So, and I've met some really interesting people. I love learning about their lives, the things they did, and it's interesting. It's, meeting all these new people and helping them. Some of it's hard, some of it's sad, but basically it's rewarding. I look at it as a ministry to helping others.
Hello, my name is Gerald Stewart. When my mom and dad were in their mid-90s, my wife and I moved them into our home, and we kept care of them in the home for several years until they passed away. And during this period of time, we utilized caregivers. We had to have support come in, and we contacted Homestead Senior Care. And I'd like to say that Homestead Senior Care caregivers are very qualified. They are all screened. The criminal background checks are done on each one of them. And the caregivers that came and provided support to my mom and dad, particularly when they were in the hospital and stayed with them at night, they were always very compassionate, very prompt, they were on time, and they provided excellent care to my mom and dad. And I would recommend this company to anyone who has a loved one, whether they're in the hospital or at home, and they need a caregiver to come in and provide support. They're available 24/7. When you call, you get a person, you don't talk to a machine, and it's a wonderful company to provide care to your loved one.
I just hope the day will come, if I need this kind of service, that there'll be some workers that will love to help me out. And if I can help someone else out and love them and make them know that they are loved, that they're just not old and not cared about. That's what I want to do. Just be there and be a friend to them.